Genesis chapter 25 and verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I also want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do teach and rule well. And peace, love, and blessings to those who elect. I'm the brother Yakal from Prophets in Babylon, Sarasota, Salakia, which is a branch of the Prophets in Babylon Tampa Church. Shalom to those brothers. And today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rahakwadash, I'm back with Lord willing and edifying lessons to feed the sheep who believe on those names in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to your household. And today's lesson, is going into the recent controversy about Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark, which it was a lot of controversy going on behind these two characters. It's because what you had the March Madness finals, the championship in the women's division in basketball between LSU and between Iowa. And as it says in the scriptures, there is no new thing under the sun. And what you have right here, you have Caitlyn Clark, on the right-hand side of the screen, which is an Edomite. She scored a few points, and then she's doing a "you can't see me" hand gesture, all right, at Angel Reese, which is an Israelite. But when she did the hand gesture of "you can't see me," she was coined as a queen, competitive, good for the sport, and a champion in our hearts. But you see, towards the end of the game, Jake started digging in that ass. Jake came back, and it's spiritual because Esau had the lead in the first half. Esau was winning in the beginning, but in the end he lost, and Jacob got the victory. But when Jacob began to talk shit, she was coined as a thug, a ghetto, unprofessional, bad for the sport, carry, and a fake champion. All right, and this is nothing new, man. Pursuant to the prophecy of Genesis, the 25th chapter, going back to the 23rd verse, and it says, And the Lord said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. So Esau came out red, which he had no pigment. He had no melanin. He was red. He's not white. He was red. And Jacob, his skin color wasn't described because that's how people normally look. Jacob came out and looked like a so-called black man. But you see, Angel Reese, this girl Angel Reese, man, she began to talk shit. But when she began to talk shit, it's a problem now. Now she's unprofessional. Now she's bad for the sport. It's ghetto. It's unprofessional. It's all these things. And, look, man, Esau, your kingdom is over, man. Jake completely took over this. Jake completely took over everything, bro. This is the lowest condition that we've ever been in, and we still dominate against all odds. Against all odds, man. We done been we done been beaten down and drugged through the mud. You motherfuckers had a 400-year economical head start, and we still whoop your ass in everything, man. Football, basketball, tennis, soccer, okay, baseball, track and field, lacrosse, everything, anything you can name, Jake is dominant in it. All right, and you got this woman, Caitlyn Clark. Hey, she was putting up buckets, so she began to talk shit. She began to talk shit, but Angel Reese came back. LSU began to win, and now it's a problem. Now it's a problem, man, because Jake talking they shit now. And once again, it's spiritual, because in the beginning Esau had the lead. You would think Iowa was gonna beat LSU. The way they was hyping this girl right here up, and then towards the end of it, hey, Jacob got the victory. And see, this is spiritual, man, because pursuant to the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter, we can grab it right quick. The Spirit of the Lord is in everything. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 1. And it reads, "For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things." So the Spirit of the Lord is in all things, man. And this is the same story repeating itself. Jacob versus Esau. And we whoop your ass every time. Every time you think you're going to get ahead of us, we whoop your motherfucking ass, man. Why? Because we the people of the Lord. We the people of the Lord, and we win every time, man. And they hate that shit. You motherfuckers whooped our ass, drug us through the mud, and you put Jake in the sport, and Jake excel above Esau. You put Esau can play a sport his whole life. You give Jake a year and some change, and Jake excels. Why? Because it's the Spirit of the Lord put in us. One nation shall be stronger than another. Not to mention, usually when these teams win these type of tournaments and championships, they go to the White House. But Jill Biden, which is the wife of Joe Biden, it says she believes that both teams should be invited to the White House. Now, what type of shit? What type of shit is that? What type of bullshit is that? You want both teams to come to the White House? No, motherfucker. It's the team that wins that go to the White House, which, we don't give a shit. We don't give a damn about that shit. As brothers we don't give a damn about going to the White House and all that other stuff. But for edification's sake, right? We won fair and square. LSU won fair and square. They should be the only teams being invited to the damn White House. Why the hell Iowa getting invited to the White House? It's the same story repeating itself. A lack of justice. No equality. Which we in the spirit of, look, we don't want to be equal to you motherfuckers because we better than you. To hell with that equal shit. And we come to this truth. The Lord gives us what you call a ruling class mentality. To hell with that equal shit. We ain't trying to be equal to you. We are your superiors. We are not inferior. We are superior. And we excel at everything we do. Jake don't even got to be in sports. Jake can be a scientist. They excel. Jake can be into music. They excel. Jake can be into cooking. They excel. It's because the Spirit of the Lord is within us, man. Yashar Allah. He Prince Power. Okay? Jake gonna excel in everything they do, man. And once again, it was all fun and games when Esau had the lead. But when Jake came back and Jake won, oh, now it's a problem. Oh, no, it's unfair. Now she's a ghetto, and now she's a thug, and now she's this, and now she's that. Hey, history is going to continue to repeat itself, man. Time and time again. you know. But once again, it's spiritual. It's spiritual that Esau looked to be winning in the first half, but in the ending he lost. And that's prophecy, man. This is Second Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 43. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get Second Ezra 6 before I get that. Start at verse 7. In Second Ezra 6 and 7, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And when he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac and Jacob, Salakia, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So right now, the fatness of the earth is in the hand of Esau. Esau got his blessing right now. Esau's in power right now. It seems as if he gonna win. All the shit he done brought us through, all the things he done did to us, it seems as if he gonna win. He boasts about it. He makes boast about it. He still celebrates Columbus Day, knowing that Columbus slaughtered our brothers. That's Esau making mockery of us, man. Just like how Caitlyn Clark, she was talking her shit in the first half, thinking they gonna get the victory. Yeah. Right? So guess what, man? When we come into power, when the Lord gives us the victory, when we overcome this devil, we gonna talk our shit. Because guess what? The victory is, hey brothers, we already got the victory. We talking our shit right now. Though it seemed like we're imagine being down on the scoreboard. Hey, we in the fourth quarter, right? We in the fourth quarter, right? The motherfucking score is hey, 120 to 105 with a minute left. Imagine your opponent being up on you by that much and still talking shit. With that little time left, you still talking shit. You still making boasts. That's what we doing, brothers. Because the victory is already written for Jacob. The victory is already written for Israel, man. This is spiritual. Everything you got to see the spirit in everything. If you can't see the spirit in everything, you may not be in the spirit. The spirit of the Lord is in all things. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, man. It's really beautiful. The water Abba Yahweh Shemal Shah for giving us the eyes to see, man. But I want to get a precept right quick. This is 2 Ezra 7 verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. So right, this man's kingdom is corruptible. But immortality is to come for Jacob. So yeah, Esau talk his little trash right now. You can talk your little talk right now. But in the end, Jacob wins. Jacob wins, man. And this is beautiful. History just repeating itself. History just gonna continue to repeat itself, man. Esau, talking shit to Jake, waving his hand in front of Jake. Jake said, okay, watch this. Watch this. And then when Jake do it, now it's a problem. This is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Cause we can't, it goes to show you that even though we win here, we don't win here. Even though we win here, even though we win here, we don't win here. They always gonna look at you like a nigga. They always gonna look at you like a thug. They always gonna look at you as less than what you are. They never gonna look at you as Yashar Allah. They never gonna look at you as sovereignty. They're gonna always look at you as those things. Okay? They're gonna always look at you as those things. They're gonna always continue. Every time Jake come out on top, they're gonna put those labels on you to make you feel less than what you are about yourself. But guess what? It's all good, man. It's all good because these are the curses Yahweh Shemal Shah put on us for disobedience. So though we succeed, though we come out on top, you still a nigga. You still a thug. You still a black bitch. You still, a piece of shit. You just won the NBA championship. You still a nigga. Right? You can't win here, bro. Even though we win here, we don't win here, man. But you know when we gonna win? We gonna win when Yahweh Shah come back. We gonna win in the kingdom of heaven. And then nobody can put a byword upon us, man. The byword is gonna be on the heathens. 2 Ezra 7 and verse 44, it says, and temperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, Esau, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. And Jacob's going to get the victory, man. It's set up in the spirit for us to always win. Even though it seems like we losing. In the end, we win. In the end, we win. So guess what, bro? This Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese situation, this is through the spirit. This is through the spirit that happened. It's all through the spirit, man. It's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai of it happening. You know, them fucking devils, they pissed off, man. They pissed off that they pissed off that that little Edomite woman ain't win. They pissed the hell off, bro. They was talking, they was hyping her ass up so much. She went against Jake and got that ass whipped. Got her ass whipped, man. You see? Why? Because that's how the story is set up. It's set up for Jacob to overcome. It's set up for Jacob to get the victory. I'm not going to hold this lesson too long. You know, I just wanted to do something through the spirit and power of Hashem Shai. The Lord gave it to me. So Lord, this is edifying. Call Layim La, Allah Hayana, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah, Quadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, to do teach them well. Until the next time I say Shalom.